Hello, fellow students. So today we are going to do what we call price action trading in the market setup. Price action trading in the market setup. So price action means we are just doing trading without any indicators. We're going to talk about common part informations, and we are going to talk about resistance and support, and we are going to talk about consolidation. So what we mean by price action basically is that you are just using the price and the support and resistance and market formation just to make your decisions whether you are going to either buy or whether the market is going to fall. So all what before you need to do for price action, you can also look at it from the larger time frame or the smaller time frame, which is the 1 hour 30 minutes to trade. It all depends on you and your system, but basically all you need to do is when the market makes a new low, you pick your trend line and you put it there, and when the market makes a new high, you put your trend line also there, and the previous places that you have the touches there, a lot of touches, that is it, you are putting your your trend lines there as well. So that is you are putting the support and you are putting your resistance there. Another name for support is floor. Another name for support is floor, and another name for resistance is ceiling. So when the market price is low, like here, it's hitting a support, which is the floor. Because price could not break through this support, is coming up again, and when it's coming up, the trend line you see there or the touches you see here are resistance. What that means is price needs to break above that and hold, then that will be a buy trade for you. It means the market is going to go down and price needs to break down a support and close below, and it means the market is coming down, as you can see here with all this red candle. So a support can become a resistance. That is here, if you look at here, the market is low. Once price is going up, is going to break through this resistance in order to go up. That is on top of the ceiling. But if price is here and price have to come down here again, you see the same resistance, because now price is testing it below. That means this is a support level. So support levels and resistance levels are places that price has previously been. That means that if the price break again this resistance and close above, the next resistance is here, because price has been here before and price can go there. As you can see, when price closes above this resistance and hold, the next resistance was here. As you can see, all these touches here, it means price has come there before, and you can see this support level here. Let me put the trend there. So what you are seeing here is once price close against here, is coming to this resistance, and once price close against here, you see there is no further price here. That is according to the daily chart. That is why I put a new trend line there. So on the daily chart, you have a new high that has made, and if you click on the weekly chart, you can see previously this is the new resistance that price has come. That is 1.22, which means this is the all-time high that the euro yen has come. So what this means is that price is likely to come back here again. If price closes above here, the next target, which is a resistance, is here, and you have another resistance which is here. So this is where price is likely to come back. Once price closes above 1.15 level, the next target you're looking is here, and the next target you're looking is here. Then you can see all-time high is here. So this is how we use price actions to take buy and a sell. So let's go. How do we take a buy on the price action, on the resistance and support using price action? As I've said, when the market is falling, is breaking through a support, so previous resistance areas which the market was buying, now those become support and it's testing a new support. So if you are selling here, then it means that your stop loss is going to be here at this level. Okay, so all you are doing is just using the trend line to make decisions. So when price break through this support, is going to test the next support here. Price close below it, the next support, just like that. So you are buying from a support to a resistance. Your profit target is the resistance, and when that resistance breaks and close above another resistance, so this is the low that the market sets. So we put our trend line there. You see the first red candle even didn't come. So if you put, even let's say if you decide to put your trend line here and that is your support, the next day the market came lower here, but it closed above there. The next day the market also came and tested the low again and it closed above. So on then, if you decide to buy here, if you decide to buy at this level, your stop loss is going to be the low here that it is set, and then first profit target is here. So because this is a resistance area, when price close above this resistance, then your next target is further resistance here, because price has come there again. So any touches that you see, it means that price has been there and price is likely to go. And the more touches you have, that becomes very strong resistant area or support area, because price is respecting that resistance and support area. So a price is likely to come there. So the more touches you see here again, price is likely to come there. So this is all you need to do. You need to be riding the trend from from a support to resistance to another resistance to another resistance. It means you are climbing higher and higher and higher, and as long as price closes above another support, you go. Sometimes what you see is when price close above a support area in your buy, you see that because it couldn't reach the new resistance that you wanted to go, price is just coming straight back down and it fails. So it breaks through the previous resistance, which has now become a support because it's coming down. The market closed below and it just came falling, and it came to test this support again, but it couldn't break above it, so below it. So it stays above the top of this, and all you need to do is that then you just have to watch it for it to go and go and go, and it tests again and it tests again. You see, so it's just hitting the resistance and coming to test the support. So you are just buying and selling here, buying here, until it breaks above here. Then you can be a buyer again with a stop loss somewhere here, and it goes and it goes and it goes. So all you are doing is you want to buy from a resistance and you want to sell from a support. So you see the support, you are buying at the support level, you are selling at the resistance level. You can look at it in the 1 hour chart as well. So that is what is happening. You can see you have so many touches here. So if you are using the 1 hour chart, you can put your trend line here, which is a resistance. You can put one support line here, you have another support line here, you have a, remember, the more support lines you have, the better it is. The more lines you have, the better it is, because you are expecting price to respect these areas, and price normally do respect the resistance areas, important areas. I like to use the analysis from the 4 hour chart. You can see I put the trend line there on the daily chart. So price hit that resistance, it couldn't break above it. So what is going to do is it's going to try to come and test a support here before. If it can't break this support, then it will go up again. But if it breaks through this support, the next one will be 114, the next one will be 114. So these are always important areas that price always respects. So just today I will just talk about the buy on the support level, and the selling on the support level, and later I'll come back with more insight into that. So now that we know how to buy, that we buy from a support into a resistance, now let's look at selling. We sell from a resistance to a support. So if price comes here first, you are just putting your your trend lines there. As long as price touches this many times, so normally my strategy, or the strategy, or the WJ way that we do our things here, is that I'm looking for, whenever I draw a trend line here like the support, I'm looking for price to test it 4 times or 5 times. If it can break and go below it for the trend to continue on, I'm going to use the 4 bar strategy to take my buy, and my stop loss will be the lowest of it, and normally I do add 10 or 20 points to it. And it's the same for my sell. So here, this is 1, 2, 3. You see, the first one even couldn't come there, so the fourth one even couldn't come there. So then I'm going to take a sell from here on this one. Once it failed, the next day I'm taking the sell, and my stop loss will be right here, and I'll ride it to the next resistance level. And you have the 1, 2, you see, 3, 4. The price couldn't break through here, so I'm going to be a buyer here, and my stop loss is going to be somewhere here, a little bit tighter, somewhere here, and I'm going to ride this trade up. So that is all I do. It's as simple as that. When if we come to the weekly chart, is the same. I'm looking at this 4-bar strategy for my support here. Price came and tested the support once, price tested the support twice, price tested the support 3 or 4 times. Because it couldn't break, I'm just taking my buy from here, and my stop loss is below here, very tight. And then the first profit target to be the first resistance level. As long as price close above the resistance level and hold, I can move my stop loss, or I can enter another buy here, and my stop loss is going to be at this support level, and I'll keep riding it from support. So if, as long as price keeps breaking previous resistance, I'll keep buying, and I'll keep holding my trade, riding the trend. And you see, price couldn't break this resistance, so it came back, and previous resistance became support, and it came here to find a support before it broke above. And look at how price went, and you can see. So this is where 1, 2, 3 levels that price is not breaking. This is where price is telling me that the market is going to reverse. So if I'm still in a buy trade, I'm going to close my trade and look for a sell here, because now this is telling me the market is going down. Support and resistance, or price action, will always, no matter what indicating you are using, indicators, it will always tell you to get out of your trade the first time before any other thing. So I'm just going to go in for that sell there after I close all my trade on this resistance level, because price is testing it 1, 2, 3. The fourth buy even couldn't come. So, and look at where price tested it, but this is where the market price actually closed. Look at where so this is where actually price closed. So you can even look at 1, 2, 3, 4. It couldn't even break this one. So I'm looking to short the market from here, sell from here, and my stop loss is here, or a little bit above here. And look at how the price kept breaking previous resistance, which is support. The previous resistance, which is support, another entry. Look at how the price formed. So this is all what you do when you are losing resistance and support. You can check it on the 15 minutes time frame as well, and you can see you have a strong support levels here, and some resistance levels here, and a support level here. So actually, if you are using a 15 minutes chart to trade, this is your support level, and that is where you'll be looking to buy. And when you buy from there, your stop loss is going to be right here. And you see how price went, and another resistance level, price closed above it, that is another buy entry. And you can see another resistance support levels here. Once price tested this resistance, and close above it, it becomes a support. So price keeps going until you see it hit the 1511. It couldn't close above this resistance, so now price is coming. If price keeps coming down, this is the first place it will come before it goes back again. So just don't take it complicated. Don't let it be too complex. Just take it small, slowly. You can use even the 1 minute chart, and you can see your support level here. You have a resistance here. You have a resistance here. You have a support here. You have a support here. You have a support here. Support can become a resistance can become a support. When the price breaks through a resistance and it holds above it, that place is no longer a resistance, it is a support. And when price breaks through a support like here, the same place which was previously support is not a support, is now a resistance. Easier to understand, a support level is also known as a floor, and a resistance level is also known as ceiling. So you have to break through one ceiling before you go to another. When you are buying, you want to buy from a support to a resistance. When you are selling, you want to sell from a resistance to a support. So understand this. In the evening, I'm going to come up with the video that it will be a continuation of a support and resistance. That is when I'm going to talk about consolidation. That is where you have many touches, but importantly, when the market is consolidating, the candles are small, and as a trader, you want to wait for direction before you do that. And we are going to talk about that, and I'm going to talk about pattern formations, which is the W shape, V shape, reversal, and I'm going to send you something to look and read the book I gave you. You are going to find everything inside. So this is really, really important information for you, the student. Pay attention, learn, ask questions, and let's grow together. I look forward to seeing you and your success story. Thank you very much, and all questions are welcome. Bye bye.